there to make a tackle for the safety. And now Episcopal going to kick from their Red Devils going to have excellent field position. They're going to mark it at the 43, the Episcopal 43-yard line. So an even shorter field than last time for the Red Devils to start this second offensive possession of the night. Split out to the far side. It's going to be Tanner Hegeman, Alan Horn, and Cooper Goodall. In the backfield alongside Cole Crawford is number 29, Mason Martin. Davin Bowden, the lone receiver to the right side. Crawford in the shotgun formation, takes the snap. He pitches left to Mason Martin. Mason makes a move. He's got room on the left side. He's dancing along the sideline. He cuts back inside at the 10, and he is in the end zone. 2 offensive plays from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns for the Red Devils as Mason Martin dashes 43 yards for a touchdown. That makes our score 16-0, and we're not even a minute into this thing. 34 seconds have gone off the clock, and the Red Devils have a 16-0 lead. And Zach and I talked off air about the game coming up, the big game coming up against Salem in a couple of weeks, and how these guys don't need to overlook these 2 opponents they're playing right now, looking ahead to Salem, and it doesn't look like they're doing that. Kenny Rivas extra point on the way, and it is good. Nope, no good.
No, he shanked
Pulled it to the left, so that leaves our score at 16-0 with 11:26 left to go in the first quarter. We're going to catch our breath and take a 1-minute break. We'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Man, big old kick there. Going to be fielded. He better go down. Yep. He would have done well if he just took a knee. Who got that?
Back to action here, and the Kenny Rivas kick went all the way back to the 5-yard line where Turner Harbor tried to return it, and he only got out to about the 17 before he was brought down by Ethan Langley and Kellen Wofford on the special teams tackle there, among other Red Devils. 11:20 left to go in the first quarter, and it's 16-0.
That's right, 40 seconds into this thing. At the time it took me to troubleshoot the live stream problems, we scored a touchdown, and I missed the whole thing. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield. Quarterback's going to look for something. He's going to slung out of bounds there by John Davis. That should be a loss of about 4 yards.
It is. They're going to mark him right about the 10. John Davis with another TFL to add to his collection on the season.
Yeah, I think that's number 6 on the year, number 6 or 7 on the year, something like that.
And John doesn't have the stats that he had last year. He was right up near the top of the state in terms of tackles last year, but he hasn't had the playing time this year.
He's only played 24 minutes a game.
That's right.
And a lot of that's the offense. Our defense is doing a great job getting off the field. Looks like ball's on the ground. Red Devils are saying they have it.
Of course they're going to say
That's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah. Episcopal's going to cover, so it's going to be 3rd down. But it is going to be a short loss on the play, so it's going to back them up even further. And then we've got an Episcopal player down, looks like.
Number 22?
I believe that is number 22, and he's walking off under his own power. That's Blake Cooper. It's good to see him hop up and head to the sideline. He is the one who fumbled that, so maybe –
he may have got caught under Camden Newby.
He might have.
That's a good reason to have to trot off.
Yep.
Quarterback in the backfield. Shotgun, takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself, rolls out to his left side. He's got pressure. Gets past the pressure. Kenny Rivas is there, gets past him. Tanner Hegeman is there to run him out of bounds, but good job by Episcopal's quarterback to escape the pressure there from a couple of Red Devils.
Didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to mark him at the 17 or the 16, so it's going to be 4th and 13 Episcopal deep in their own territory. Dangerous situation here. And they've got the offense out.
Oh, yeah. Nope, quarterback's going to go
He's
back.
going to drop back and kind of quick punt it.
Oh, my goodness. That punt went 5 yards.
It didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That punt. Well, it did. Two
the
yards
original.
past. That punt went out of bounds at the 17-yard line. And we can only assume, Scott, with 2 minutes, not quite 2 minutes gone from this game, the Red Devils are about to score again.
Well, if they hold true to form for the night, they'll score on the first play that they run here. So they've run two plays and got 2 touchdowns.
Well, we're empty backfield right now. Hey, we've got quads over here.
Diamond bunch formation.
Have not seen this formation.
4 men to the right, 1 to the left. That's Tanner Hegeman all alone on the other side of the field. And
over to Mason Martin. Mason's got some blocks. He's got a hole, and he is going. That is another touchdown for the Red Devils. 3 plays, 3 touchdowns, and 1 minute and 54 seconds off the clock tonight, Scott. This is what we expected.
Mason Martin goes 17 yards on the screen pass for the score, and that makes our score 22-0.
With 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
Not quite 2 minutes gone in this one,
Yeah, minute 54 seconds off the clock. Red Devils are coming into this and handling business. Looks like Kenny's going to get a shot to kick this one. Hold us down, kick is up, and that one's right down the middle. And that's going to push the score 23-0. Red Devils lead with 10:06 still left here in the first quarter. A lot of game left, Scott.
Yep, we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth at Sorrell Stadium, Limley Field. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Alathus Realty today. Kenny Rivas getting set to kick it away once more to the Episcopal Wildcats. And if you're just joining us, you've missed a lot already. We're not 2 minutes into this game, and the Red Devils have built a 23-0 lead. They've run 3 offensive plays, scored 3 touchdowns, and also have a safety on their first defensive play of the night. Kenny Rivas kick. Again, angles down to the corner. It's going to cross into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
Good kick there by Kenny. I know he angry about one of those kicks he had earlier, but, man, just a laser beam on that one.
The last one he had just hugged the sideline. It bounced about the 10 and then kind of checked up and rolled back toward the middle of the field at the 5 and forced them to pick it up. And Red Devil coverage team was right there on it and didn't give Episcopal much room at all. So they're going to start this drive from the 25. That is a vast improvement over their previous starting field positions. And we'll see if Episcopal can get something going offensively here.
Yeah, coming out in kind of a jumbo formation there. Oh, high snap goes over the quarterback's head. He's going to try to fall on it. Seth Davis is there.
Dakota Ham came flying in, and Harbor, the quarterback for Episcopal.
That's going to be a loss of about 13 yards.
Yeah. He recovers the ball at about the 7-yard line, so Episcopal's best starting field position just got a whole lot worse.
That is going to bring up 2nd and 24. Yep, 2nd and 24. Good night.
Nothing going right for the Wildcats tonight.
One man in the backfield next to the quarterback. Takes a snap, rolls to his left side. He's got tons of pressure, gets past one. He does not get past that one. Ball's out. And that's going to be a scoop and score. Touchdown for the Red Devils. Kenny Rivas comes up, just picks up the fumble, and just walks into the end zone. And that is another Red Devil touchdown. And it's just, we got 9:16 left on the clock here, folks. Good gracious.
Kenny Rivas picked up the loose ball at the 1-yard line and stepped right into the end zone for a touchdown. That's 2 defensive scores already on the night for these Red Devils, and that pushes the lead to 29-0 with 9:16 to go.
Yeah, I think it was number 18, Mason Vick, that got in there and got the tackle that caused the fumble. I thought he was going to get a safety, and then when the ball popped out, it just kind of rolled right up on Kenny. Man, just take it on in, youngin.
And Turner Harbor trying to get out of the end zone. He was under a lot of pressure. Blake Mitchell, the first one there, and then Mason Vick came along, and Harbor just trying to dive out of the end zone, lost the ball in the process, and Kenny Rivas there, Johnny on the spot to pick it up, and his extra point is good. And that makes our score 30-0
There you go.
with 9:16 left to go. We're going to take another 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here, Sorrel Stadium at Limley Field, and the Red Devils have built a 30-0 lead with 9:16 left to go in the first quarter. Kenny Rivas set to kick it again.
Kenny's going to get a workout in tonight, man. You may be right. We mentioned in the break here, this is looking dominant tonight. We may have 50 points on the board before the end of the first quarter if at this rate. That ball's going to be fielded around the 3-yard line. He's going to try to bring it out. He's got a little bit of space, but he is brought down at the 15-yard line.
Good special teams tackle there by Ethan Langley. Nope, excuse me, that's Wyatt Hearn, along with Robert Saab and Dayton Adami.
Yeah, again, the gang tackling. It's hard to attribute tackles to just one guy. So in for the Red Devils, Dayton Rawlings, who hasn't had a whole lot of action. The ball's been going the other way from him. Blake Mitchell, who has been all over the quarterback tonight, just pressuring him. Seth Davis in at the nose guard position. Quarterback's going to take the snap. Again, rolls to his left side. He's got pressure. He's going to get brought down for a sack. Referee's going to call it out of the end zone. He fell in the end zone, but that progress, they're going to say that he's going to be down at the 2.
Number 18, Mason Vick. Number 31, Blake Mitchell. Number 2, Tate Sweden, all over Turner Harbor, the Episcopal quarterback. Mason Vick timed up a perfect blitz that time. Shot that A-gap right there between the center and the guard, and nobody was home, and he was right in Turner Harbor's face before he could really even see what the play was going to look like.
I think some of those Episcopal players thought that they had actually gotten a safety and were trying to get off the field. Quarterback's going to hand off right up the middle. He's got a little space around the right side. He plows his way in, and he's going to pick up about a yard.
John Davis and Dakota Ham combine and make the tackle. Good job by Ham to set that edge over there and not let the ball carrier get outside of him. If he'd gotten to that sideline, he might have had a little room to run, but
might have had a yard or two out there.
Dakota made sure he didn't get that opportunity. 3rd and 20. Ball at the 5-yard line for Episcopal.
7:55 left here in the first quarter. Red Devils are up 30-0. Yes, 30-0. So if you're just now tuning into the game, then you have missed out. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's got a ton of pressure. Dayton Rawlings is there for the safety. The pit bull all over that one. And that's going to push the score 32-0 for the Red Devils, and the offense is going to get the ball back right here. I think the Red Devils are having fun tonight, Scott.
Yeah, and I expected that this would probably be a pretty lopsided game. It was last year, and the Red Devils made a lot of mistakes in that game. And, you look across the field, Episcopal is in the position that Atkins was a couple years back. They've only got 23 kids on the roster, and they've been manhandled for the most part this year. But I didn't expect this.
No.
I didn't expect this kind of just explosion of scoring this early in this game.
Well, and I guess you could say, man, they're just going out there and running the offense. Coach Dobbs is not calling explosive plays.
No.
We saw handoff, bubble screen. None of this is deep throws. I don't think Cole hasn't thrown the ball in front of him, I don't think.
No, he's only thrown that one screen pass to
And
Mason Martin.
Then
that
the
went
extra
for,
point.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. Just a couple of passes there. So, I mean, this isn't just explosive play calling. They're just running their offense, and they look great tonight.
And the defense is really making a mess. I mean,
Yeah.
Episcopal's gone backwards tonight.
So Episcopal's going to have to kick this one off at the 20-yard line here. So, and that ball is going to go out of bounds at the 45. So where's that going to put the ball? The 40?
They're going to mark it. They're going to be very generous, and they're going to mark it at the 46. So it'll be a Red Devil ball in Episcopal territory to start this drive.
So Red Devils have had 3 offensive plays, 3 offensive touchdowns. So we'll see if they have to call a 5th play in this drive.
Yeah, every time tonight I mean, this is the model of efficiency. You run.
That's it.
You snap the ball one time, you score. That's kind of been the pattern this evening.
And I think it looks like they're calling something they haven't run. They are all looking on the wristbands right now. So, like you said earlier, this is the perfect opportunity for Coach Dobbs to run some of that new offense. Cole's going to keep it himself. He's running. He's got space. He's got good blocking. He is going to shoulder in a guy, and he's going to go down around the 20-yard line, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, I think they're going to get – looks like it's thrown right in the area of where Davin Bowden was locked up with his man trying to block downfield. Zach, I don't know if you saw it at the end of that. I believe that was Sawyer Bartlett,
Yep.
who was down around the 5-yard line driving his man.
Yep. Yeah, Sawyer was on a mission down there. He didn't know if his quarterback was behind him, but if he was going to get a tud.
So good run by Cole Crawford. It's going to be enough for the first down even after the mark-off. It is going to be a holding penalty on the perimeter, some of that downfield blocking. So ball's going to be marked at the 29-yard line.
24.
Yeah, 24-yard line.
Crawford's going to come out here. Cooper Goodall in the backfield next to him. 3 wideouts to the top side. Davin Bowden down here on the bottom side by his lonesome. Crawford takes a snap, looks left. He's going to pump fake, and he's just going to take it himself. He's looking for his man. He's got a man in the end zone, and that ball is caught. What a catch. What a catch. My goodness. Tanner Hegeman had it, bobbled it, and then re-caught the ball on the way down. Incredible catch there for Tanner Hegeman.
And Cole Crawford running to his right, throwing to his right. He threaded the needle. There was a defender right there by Hegeman, and Cole got it to him. And as you mentioned, it hit Tanner right in the hands. And as he was being drugged down in the end zone, he bobbled it and then caught it on his back for a touchdown. 24-yard reception there by Tanner Hegeman, and the 2-point conversion by the Red Devils is good. And that'll make our score 40-0 with 7:16 left to go.
And that is plenty for a mercy rule, but no running clocks until the second half. Maybe they'll make an exception and start a running clock in the second quarter, you think, Scott? Because, look, we're 7 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Red Devils are up 40-0. It's going to be – I mean, I don't think you take out the first-string offense here. So,
no, not yet. Not yet.
I mean, bless Episcopal.
Yeah, rough night for those guys.
Yeah, we've all had a rough night at the office before, and this is certainly a rough night in the office for Episcopal. And as you mentioned, it's not too many years ago. Atkins was right here. A couple years ago, before Coach Dobbs took over as head coach, Red Devils came out of 2 seasons there at 2-18.
Yeah.
So they understand what it is to go in, get blown out, and go in, lose every single night with 20 guys on the team. I think one year, 17 guys on the team. That kickoff's going to be fielded around the 5-yard line. He is going to be met at the 20. John Davis was the first one there, and he's going to get slammed down.
Austin Martin Trussell and Robert Saab also in on that one. But, yeah, John Davis with another special teams tackle.
Man, this Red Devil defense has been nothing short of spectacular this season tonight, putting on a showcase. And they're going to field this at the 19. They're going to say it's at the 19-yard line, and that's going to be where the Red Devils are going to try to make a meal out of Episcopal on this drive. Quarterback keeps it himself, rolls right, ton of pressure. Pass is dropped. That ball would have been completed for about 6 yards that he held on to it. He wouldn't have gone past that, but missed opportunity there for Episcopal to make a positive play.
Ball thrown just a little behind number 6 Ford Gill, but still very catchable. He just wasn't able to bring it in. And like you said, had he made the catch, he had a couple of guys bearing down on him, wouldn't have gone very far at all. And I'm not sure that they wouldn't have maybe dislodged the ball if he had brought it in. But it's going to be an incompletion. It's going to make it 2nd and 10 for Episcopal.
Dayton Rawlings came off that time. Dayton Adami is in for Dayton Rawlings. Dayton substitution. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's looking for somebody. Dayton Adami is all over him. That ball is going to be thrown, and it's a little bit high. Running back cannot come down with it, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Again, intended for number 6 Ford Gill, and it was just a little high and a little behind him again. And Turner Harbor sprinting to his right, throwing to his right. That's kind of a hard thing to do, and he wasn't able to thread the needle. Going to be 3rd and 10 for Episcopal.
6:59 left here in the first quarter. Red Devils up 40-0 on this 3rd and 10 as Camden Newby comes off.
Malachi Givens going in for him at that nose tackle position. So already some substitutions taking place on defense.
Quarterback throws a bubble out to the right side. John Davis is around there. He's going to get brought down by, looks like, number 2, Tate Sweden. Pickup of just a couple, but that'll bring up 4th and about 6.
It's by far Episcopal's best play of the night.
Yes.
As the bubble screen was completed to Martin, and he was able to get upfield for about 5 yards and make it 4th and 5.
Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field here. Might as well. I mean, you're not going to stop the Red Devil offense at this point, so might as well keep your offense out there and try to make something happen. Quarterback takes a snap, looks right, pump fake, rolls out.
Good protection there by Episcopal.
And that ball is thrown well out of bounds, and there is a penalty flag. I don't think that was a catchable ball.
Yeah, that's not a high school rule. I think the flag back here is
maybe a holding.
Maybe a hold. Hopefully not a late hit.
Yeah, I don't.
Or roughing the passer. We'll see. The officials are talking it over. Pass was incomplete, so
yeah,
depending on what the penalty is, it'll be a turnover on downs.
Looks like ref is getting ready to. Oh, they're going to place it right there again on the 25-yard line.
Ineligible downfield on Episcopal. Hold on Episcopal. Decline. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yep.
So both penalties on the Wildcats, and the Red Devils will take over, where it'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, the short field for this Red Devil offense. I mean, that's you're just asking them to score. These guys are like sharks smelling blood in the water at this point. Cooper Goodall back in the backfield again. Mason Martin has only been back there once tonight as he's split out wide.
Tanner Hegeman to the left.
A little bubble out to Davin Bowden. Davin was actually down on that.
Yeah, and the official blew that dead immediately. Yep. Davin went down on his left knee to make that catch. Pass just a little bit low for him, so it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Make it 2nd and 11.
Yeah, first negative play there for the Red Devil offense. And like I said, Davin went down to catch that one, just got down a little bit too low, couldn't get that knee off the ground.
So the Red Devils have had 1 negative play on offense, and Episcopal has had just a couple of positive plays on their offensive side. So.
Percentage-wise, the Red Devils don't have a great percentage on their negative plays there because, I mean, we've only run 6 plays. That's a handoff to Mason Martin. He makes him another man miss, and he's going to fall forward. He's going to go down around the 12-yard line, and that's plenty for a Red Devil first down.
Mason made a couple nice moves right up the middle there. It was congested, hopped over a guy, made a couple of spin moves, and got down inside the 20. Fresh set of downs for the Red Devils, actually inside the 15. Ball's going to be marked at the 13. It's 1st and 10 there. 5:28 left to go in the first quarter. Red Devils up 40-0 over the Episcopal Wildcats. Cooper Goodall switches to the right side in the backfield.
Rolls right. He's got pressure. Pass is complete to Davin Bowden. That is another touchdown for the Red Devils. That'll push the score 46-0. Cole Crawford rolls to his right, had pressure on his backside, throws a nice pass to Davin Bowden, who's standing there at the goal line, catches it, and just turns around into the end zone, and that's going to make it 46-0 Red Devils with 5:13 left in the first quarter.
Everything going right for the home team tonight. Davin Bowden reels in a 13-yard touchdown pass from Cole Crawford and Kenny Rivas on to attempt the extra point. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is good. 47-0 is our score with 5:13 left to go. We're going to take a 30-second break. Come right back. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. They're with the officials, and I'm wondering if maybe they're talking about going ahead and starting the mercy rule a little early.
Yeah, I think that's a classy move there by Coach Dobbs. I think, when you're at 47-0 in the first quarter, that may be his sign of saying, hey, my first team offense is done. At this point, why risk an injury? You've got plenty of guys on this second team that, man, it's important for them to get time. Let's go ahead and let those guys play.
Kenny Rivas going to kick it back to Episcopal, and they have had really nothing going all night long. Been dropped in the end zone for a couple of safeties, lost a football in the end zone that was recovered for a touchdown, and on defense they have given up one touchdown after the other. So that puts us at 47-0 with 5:13 left to go. Kenny Rivas with his hand in the air. He approaches and gets his left foot into it. High kick.
Man, good kick. Fielded at the 10. Number 1's going to bring it back a little bit. He is met quickly. Wyatt Hearn there just came in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Jacob Martin, number 1, on the return for Episcopal, and Wyatt Hearn makes another special teams tackle there.
And the second team defense is in. Kenny Rivas is about the only starter. John is out there on the far left side at that left outside linebacker position. Dakota Ham is there as well. Here comes some more sub.
Yeah. We're gonna sub everybody out.
I think John is saying he wants to stay in. I think John's going to stay in on this play, but I think looks like number 55 Will Breweiler is going to be going in. Little jet sweep action going on there. He's going to keep it. They've got some positive yards, and that's a hard hit. Hard hit on that far sideline by number 80, Cason Bartlett. Man, what a heck of a hit over there.
Yeah, he drove the ball carrier out of bounds just shy of the first down. Good hard tackle by Cason Bartlett. And John Davis does come off now. Mason Vick still in there for the Red Devils, but I think other than that, it is on. Now Mason's going to come off as Will Gay comes on at that inside linebacker position on the right side.
He's going to have to hurry if he don't want to get that.
He's going to make it off.
Man, so there you go. The first team offense is done for the night. Quarterback looking around. He's going to run for it. He's got a guy over there. Man, another good hit there. Looked like number 30, Ethan Langley.
That was Ethan.
But that's going to be a first down. Congrats to Episcopal, their first down of the night. And we do not have a running clock yet. We have 4:52 left on the game clock here. Red Devils up 47-0. So maybe they agreed that'll start in the second quarter.
Yeah. Not sure they'd be able to pull that off. I mean, it's a pretty hard and fast rule that sportsmanship rule starts in the second half. Episcopal brings a man in motion.
We got a false start there. Either that or encroachment.
Yeah, I think when the
it's like Walter Smith's a little frustrated.
I think when they brought the man in motion, we jumped there and Nope, they're going to mark it off against Episcopal. So.
Oh, yeah. Number 78, Walter Smith, looked like he was a little frustrated. Him and Malachi Givens were sharing words together, and it looks like it turned out in their favor.
Walter may have been the man that jumped, but I think he was drawn off by movement against Episcopal. So it's going to back him up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 at the 24.
High snap. Quarterback takes it. He lets it go, and that ball's intercepted.
Isaac Sims, number 6, picks it off, and he's got room.
Man, he is going to get pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, but, man, heck of a play. But we do have a penalty flag on the far side, man. Great job there by the sophomore, Isaac Sims, to come down with that one.
We've actually got 2 flags. We got one on the far side right around the 30-yard line, then one right in the middle of the field just this side of the 15. We'll see as the officials get together to sort this out, how that affects the play. Isaac Sims, the sophomore, picked the pass off, took it down inside the 10. If it stands, it's going to be marked at the 8-yard line.
Is that our first interception of the season? I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. We had one in the Hector game, but
yeah.
This is, Kenny had 2 in the Hector game. Yeah, I believe that's our first interception of the season if it stands.
And we're about to get the signal from our referee. Holding against the Red Devils.
So that's probably going to be
during the return.
Declined. So they're going to say that was before.
I think it's going to be, I think they called like an illegal block.
Yep.
Crackback block or something like that. So that's the bigger of the 2 penalties, and they're going to take that one. And that's going to
Red Devil offense is out on
the
Red Devil offense. Cooper Goodall is in at the backup quarterback position. Ethan Lindboom still not back from injury. Ethan is normally the second string QB here, but Cooper has done a good job all season at managing this offense. Jude Warren in the backfield. Going to be handoff to Jude. He's headed right up the gut. He's got space. He's headed towards the end zone, and Jude is going to get all the way down for what are they going to say? Oh, they're going to say
he's out at the 1.
Out at the 1. Oh, man. Scott, why didn't your son lay out there?
I don't know. 36-yard run. He just needed one more. 37.
You got to lay out for that one, man. Great.
Let's see if they give him another opportunity. He may be out of gas. He's
might
kind of got his hands on his hips out there.
Well, he looked a little out of gas at the end of that run. Better than I would do, but a good run there by Jude Warren. Good blocking ahead of him to get him down the field. Again, there's not been any explosive play calling. Just run the offense. Hand off. Jude right up the gut. Oh!
Wow, good tackle there.
He got cut. He got his legs cut out from under him. What a hit.
It's a good tackle by number 6, Ford Gill.
Man.
He came in there and undercut Jude. And
Jude's a big kid now.
No gain on that. Yeah, he's going to have to run a little harder down there around the goal line.
Yeah, I think he saw him making some hand motions. He may be saying, hey, let's give it to Cooper.
2nd and goal from the 1.
This would be a good place for just a quarterback keeper right up the gut. Hand off to Jude. Blocking broke down up front, but Jude's going to fall forward. That's a touchdown for the Red Devils. Waiting on a signal.
Yep, there it is.
Touchdown, Jude Warren, the first of his high school career. There you go, Scott. Your son is the one that puts him up over the half-century mark.
Well, it took him 3 opportunities to get 37 yards. He got 36, 0, and 1.
Hey,
but he got there in the end.
That's still averaging a first down every time he touches the ball. So great averages. Great averages. Red Devils up 53-0. 3:40 left here in the first quarter as the Red Devils have just steamrolled the Episcopal all night long.
And he got mobbed as he got to the sideline. I think he got hit harder over here than he did on the field.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the whole team celebrated there. Just a cool moment to see. Hold down, kick is up. Kenny Rivas sends it sailing right down the middle. That's going to push the score 54-0. Red Devils lead with 3:40 left here in the first quarter.
We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back here in our Lathis Realty broadcast booth, Sorrel Stadium at Lindley Field. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Lathis Realty today. Jude Warren with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Kenny Rivas extra point makes it 54-0 with 3:40 left in the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter. And the Red Devils have hung half 100 plus on the Episcopal Wildcats. And Kenny Rivas set to kick it again.
Yeah, I think, Kenny, if anything, Kenny's getting a great workout tonight. I don't know if they did leg day this week, but he's certainly getting his workout tonight.
Kenny set to kick it off. Gets the left foot into it. A little shorter kick this time. It's going to be fielded around the 17.
Ooh, good hit.
And that's Kenny Rivas.
Good hit. Kenny came up and gave him the business. Good hit.
That was number 7, Josh Martin on the return for Episcopal, and Kenny Rivas brought him down hard.
Man, he hit him with that Bobby Boucher right there. Good gracious.
Episcopal going to start this drive at the 27, and they got some success on their last offensive possession. But
they did. They had it moving before the interception there by Isaac Sims. Quarterback's going to throw it to the right. He's got a guy over there, a little bubble screen. He's trying to make some guys miss, and he's going to get tackled. Looks like picked up maybe a couple inches.
Will Breweiler there for the Red Devil defense.
Dakota Stubbs checking in here for the Red Devils alongside number 61, Noah Grant, and Dakota Darter. As Malachi Givens and Dylan Delancey come off the field. So everybody is going to get to see the field tonight for the Red Devils.
Skylar Work coming on.
Oop.
That linebacker position.
Corbin Spearman having a run off there. Quarterback keeps it to the right side. Oop. A little bit of a holding there. He's got the, oh my, good.
Oh, that's
a late hit.
Yeah.
That's a late hit there.
That's number 80, Kason Bartlett.
Oh, well.
And now we've got some pushing and shoving after the fact.
Yeah, I don't, they got to separate that. Episcopal's got their players stuck in no man's land over here, and they're pushing and shoving. It's, that's not a good situation for anybody. Coach Dobbs did a good job of separating all that over here.
Coach Dobbs is still letting his guys know about it.
Yeah, he is not pleased with his team at all. Yeah. Yeah, it was a late hit. That's what it comes down to, and I get it. Episcopal's coming in trying to defend their guy. They felt like their guy was disrespected, and they come in pushing and shoving. Problem is, you got a lot of Red Devils over here, and there's a lot of testosterone flowing around down there.
Yeah, Turner Harbor, the quarterback, took it along the left side, and he got room out there, and then was driven out of bounds. And I think he actually stepped out of bounds before Kason Bartlett came in a little high and hit him hard and drove him to the fence. And so the Episcopal players, rightfully so, took exception to that, stood up for their quarterback, and it's going to be. After the mark-off, they're going to have it at the Red Devil 37.
Got a jet sweep, and he's going to get stopped. Nope, he's going to get stopped there in the backfield.
Good play by Jackson McNutt.
Man, again, he's another player we saw earlier in the season, man. He really maximizes his minutes out on the field and does a great job. Yeah,
we mentioned before that the starters have played only the first half in the 3 games so far, and a couple of guys that have popped in these reserves, these second-team guys that have been on the field are Dayton Adami and Jackson McNutt. They have made the most of their time and getting a little extra time tonight out there on the field, and Jackson McNutt came up with a huge tackle there. Screen pass out to the right, well covered, and that's going to go nowhere. Gang tackling again by the Red Devils. Will Breweiler there.
Number 25, Robert Saab's going to come out. Or he's going to go onto the field there, checking in for 64, Jackson McNutt, who came up big on the play before.
Short loss on the play. He's going to make it 3rd and 13. Ball now at the 41. The Red Devil 41 for the Episcopal Wildcats. Quarterback rolls out to the left. Skylar Work there. Harbor able to slip his tackle, and Isaac Sims comes up from his secondary position to make the tackle. after a very minimal gain. It's going to put it up near the original line of scrimmage. Actually, just beyond it. They're going to say it's going to be 4th and now 8 yards. Ball at the Red Devil 37. Harbor in the shotgun, takes a snap, high snap. Pressure up the middle from Dakota Darter and Jude Warren, and the ball sails on Harbor as he tries to throw it deep, intended for number 1, Jacob Martin, but it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Good job by the Red Devil second unit on defense, applying pressure and forcing Turner Harbor to roll out to his right, and the throw sailed on him a little bit, not able to convert. Red Devils going to take over again with 52 seconds left in the first quarter, and they're holding on to a 54-0 lead.
We got several guys subbing in here. Kellen Wofford coming in there for Tate Sweden. Ethan Langley also coming in.
Ethan had a big catch and run last game out against Conway Christian. Broke several tackles on a screen pass and came up with a big gainer. Isaac Sims also had a big catch. I think his went for 37 yards in that game. So Cooper Goodall's stats went up a little bit, passing stats just for those two guys. So
Kellen Wofford in at running back here for the Red Devils. Jude Warren, the up back position. Going to be a handoff there to Kellen. He's going to make a couple of moves there, and he's going to fall forward, pick up about 3.5.
Good first down run there by Kellen Wofford right up the middle. And the offensive line did a good job giving him some room to run. He's able to fall forward to make it a 2nd and 7.
That wasn't a very gracious spot there.
It wasn't. I thought he got to the 40, but they marked him back at the 41.
Jude Warren's going to slide back to the backfield now with Cooper Goodall as the Red Devils look to be in a pistol formation.
2 receivers to each side. Episcopal showing pressure from the right side.
Takes a snap handoff to Warren right up the gut, and he's met immediately. He's going to fall forward. He's going to pick up just a couple of inches, and that'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Episcopal did bring pressure from the right side, and they brought too many men to block, and Jude didn't have anywhere to go. It's going to be no gain. That's going to bring an end to the first quarter.
Ooh.
Our score, the Atkins Red Devils 54, the Episcopal Wildcats 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. As we get set to start the second quarter, the Red Devils have a 54-0 lead, and they're looking at 3rd and 7, their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, Red Devils been laying it on thick tonight. That's like some Amish butter, laying it on thick.
Cooper Goodall checking the play call from the sideline, and now the offense shifts into a little bit different formation.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be an empty backfield, and now they're going into the pistol formation here. Jude Warren in the backfield, two wideouts on each side.
Episcopal showing pressure up the middle, and they bring it.
Yep, and Jude is fighting forward. He's dragging a couple of guys, and he's going to get a pickup of about 3, but that'll bring up 4th down.
And now a flag comes in late, and we'll see what that is. That's some post-whistle action there. The umpire, Matt Walker, the one who threw that flag, and he's discussing it with the referee. We'll get the signal here It is going to be against the Red Devils. So they're going to mark it off. Going to be a hold. Looks like.
That's going to back him up 10 yards.
Yep, it is holding.
So it's accepted. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 17.
That should be right.
Depends, depending on where they called it.
3rd and 13.
Yep.
So that hold happened beyond the line of scrimmage, so not as costly a penalty as it could have been.
Probably going to look to see Cooper throw this one.
He's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to his right. Jude in the backfield with him. Again, Episcopal shows pressure, and they come across the line of scrimmage. That's going to get 5 yards back, so it's going to make it 3rd and 7
back
or 3rd
back to that original line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8. So the hard count gets the Wildcats to jump into the neutral zone, and that gets some of that penalty yardage back from the hold on the last play.
That's going to be 3rd and 7, ball right on the 39-yard line. Warren in the backfield next to Cooper. 3 receivers down low, one up top.
Oh, and we got some movement.
Now there's both of them moving, so that's going to back them up 5 yards.
Yeah, Jude jumped on that one, so that's going to give the 5 yards back. Well, now they're discussing. Yeah, false start on the Red Devils. So we had Episcopal jumped into the neutral zone, but Jude got an early start there from the backfield, so that's going to give that 5 yards back. It's going to make it 3rd and 12. Ball back at the 34. So back in a 3rd and long situation. Still 3 receivers split out to the left, 1 to the right. Jude in the backfield with Cooper Goodall, the quarterback. He takes the he's going to check the sideline. Play clock down to 10. And now everybody's checking their wristbands, so they're going to change the play. Jude shifts to the right side. Cooper Goodall takes the shotgun snap. He drops back, trying to set up a tunnel screen to Jackson Koenigsader, and it goes incomplete. That's going to be 4th and 12, so the Red Devils are going to be forced to punt. So for the first time tonight, Cole Crawford going to come on to punt it away. And the Red Devils not able to convert that time on a 3rd and long. Penalties hurt them on that one. Joined now on the headset by Luke McAnulty, the principal at Atkins High School.
Still getting used to that, I think.
I almost called you Coach Mac. Is that still I still call you Coach?
Oh, yeah, I tell the kids to call me Coach
all right.
time, so.
Once a coach, always a coach?
That's right.
Cole Crawford gets his foot into it. A nice punt. That's going to carry down to about the 30, and it's going to bounce just inside and be dropped dead at the 29-yard line. That's where Episcopal will take over. Well, Coach Mack, I know you're a basketball guy, but what's your assessment of this game tonight so far?
Well, I've just been impressed with our kids this year, man. I mean, I've really been just the hard work is really paying off for our football team. I know Coach Dobbs and all our coaches do a heck of a job. We can say it, we're in the South. We love football.
Yeah.
I'm just proud of our guys. They really do a good job, and all our coaches do an awesome job too.
Episcopal has it 1st and 10. Their own 29-yard line. Second unit defense in for the Red Devils. Going to be a sweep to the left side. That's number 11. Towns Jenkins, and he gets driven out of bounds at, let's see, they're going to give him the 40.
Yeah, and I think that one's going to come back too. I think Koenigsader got held over there on the corner.
Flag on the far side over there. It is going to be a hold against Episcopal, so that's going to be a long run that's going to come back. Talk to us a little bit, Coach, about the transition from the hardwood to the halls of the high school.
Well, it's definitely different.
Yeah.
No, I always tell people it's still the same principle. Everything is for our kids, and everything's always going to be about our kids and our community. So that has never changed. It's just you just a little bit more stress because you have more responsibility. You're caring for 300 something kids instead of just a couple teams.
Yeah.
So that's been a big adjustment, but overall, man, I really enjoy it, and so far so good. So I can't complain too bad.
Good. Turner Harbor on the carry for Episcopal. He gets it up to the 30-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 9 for Episcopal. 10:21 to go in the second quarter, 54-0, the Red Devil lead. What's been the biggest adjustment so far in this transition from coaching to administration?
I would honestly probably say just the way, as a coach, you interact with your team constantly, and I guess the adjustment's just not been. I think it's probably been a little bit harder on some of our high school guys than it has been me. Just the respect level's a little bit different. Now being the principal than as a coach, and not saying they didn't respect me as a coach, but just kind of being, I guess, the head guy in charge a little bit in the high school. So that's been a little bit of adjustment, not getting the grand scheme of things. I still get to build relationships with our kids, but instead of just my team, I get to build it with the whole school.
Yeah.
So that's something really cool to do, and something I enjoy to do. So
Episcopal lost yardage on the last play, going to be 3rd and 10 from the 29. Red Devils continuing to shuffle players in and out. High snap. Harbor brings it in, and he's got pressure from Jackson McNutt. Pass gets away, and it is incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th and 10 for Episcopal. Dakota Daughter comes off. Looks like he's maybe has an equipment issue there. Let's see what Episcopal elects to do here with 9:11 to go before halftime. Facing a 4th and 10 in their own, deep in their own territory. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Turner Harbor, the quarterback, takes the shotgun snap. Fakes a handoff. He's going to roll out to his left. Long pass down the field, and a lot of contact, no flag. That's going to fall incomplete. It's going to be another turnover on downs for Episcopal. And let's see, that is trying to see who that was on the coverage for the Red Devils, and Coach Mack is leaving the booth. He's had enough.
Yeah, he's had enough. I showed him a message. I said, hey, you can dip out whenever you want to. He's like, all right, see ya.
That was Jackson Koenigsader on the coverage in the secondary there for the Red Devils, step for step with the Episcopal receiver. Knocked that ball away. So with 9:03 left to go before the half, Red Devil offense going to take over at the Episcopal 29-yard line. And I would imagine we're just going to see a steady dose of the Red Devil running attack here.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any. Whoop, we got
Jackson Koenigsader coming off, and
again some kind of equipment going on there. Tanner Hegeman's going to check in here. Handoff right up the gut. Kellen Wofford, the man with the ball. He's got some room. He goes forward, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Good run by Kellen Wofford. Broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage, got into the second level, and he is going to be marked down right at the line to gain. They're not going to give him the first down. It's going to be second and very short.
Yeah, I thought he had plenty there for a first down.
He's going to get a chance to pick it up right here.
Yeah, I think they're going to hand it right back to him. Three receivers out wide here. Wofford in the backfield. Hand off to Wofford. Makes a man miss, goes forward. He gets the first down, and he's going to fall forward right around the 15-yard line. Good pickup there for Kellen.
Couple of nice cuts there by Kellen Wofford on that run.
He's been watching his Mason Martin film.
Kellen, of course, part of the broadcast team on the Thursday night, the junior high games for the Red Devils. You can catch him in the booth on Thursdays at Red Devil Media Productions on YouTube.
Him and Cole do a great job on those Thursday nights.
They do. They have a lot of fun doing it, too.
Yeah, they do.
8 minutes left to go in the first half. Episcopal showing pressure, and they bring it.
Wow, got a sack.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cooper Goodall was a design pass play. Looked up. He had the guys in his face and tried to pull it down, just didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, he may not be happy with his running back there for Not chipping that man coming on a blitz.
Yeah, they're having a conversation about it right there. So, who was that running? Oh, okay. I saw who the running back was.
Yeah. That's some stuff to look at in film.
Yeah. Well, hey, there's a lot of things to look at in film out here. These are guys that, man, this is their first time they've been getting action in every single game, but it's their first season up here with full speed. That's a great handoff there. Kellen Wofford again with a really solid run to get inside the 15 down to about where are they going to put that?
They're going to mark him at the 14.
What?
Yeah. I thought he got a little deeper than that, but
he rolled over on top of a guy and got down to at least the 11.
So it's going to be 3rd and 9. That time Jude got a pretty good block to seal that alley for Kellen Wofford.
Goodall takes a snap, looks right. Receiver open over there on the right side. That was Isaac Sims. He's going to take it in. Man, great catch and run there for Isaac Sims. That's another touchdown for the Red Devils, and that's going to put the score up to 60. Red Devils 60, Episcopal nothing with 6:39 left here in the first half. The shellacking continues.
Isaac Sims with a 14-yard touchdown reception on that screen. Good blocking out there on the right side by this Red Devil second-team offense. Offense going to stay. Nope, Kenny Rivas shifting over now to attempt the extra point. Try to make it 61-0. 6:39 left to go in the first half.
Yeah. At this point, the scoreboard operator is going to get carpal tunnel over there. We're just running it up.
That kick is up, and it is good.
There it is, 61-0. Red Devils lead Episcopal with 6 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the first half.
We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with more Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.